You've already got enough on your plate being a parent. Let me help you out with some recommendations for the best softball sunglasses. Stick around. Hello and welcome. I'm Eyeglass Tyler. I want to talk to you about ideal sunglasses for softball for your little ones. I have a few frames out here. I want to talk about what they have to offer, what you can expect out of them, and how they can be performance enhancing tools for your little ones. At the end of this video, ideally, you will have much more knowledge about what to look for. If not, you've found a frame in this mix that will work ideally for you. If you feel like I left anything out, leave a comment down below. We will get back to you. Let's jump into this. All right, let's start with the ever popular Oakley. This is the Flak XS. It is a smaller form factor of the immensely popular Flak 2.0, and this is an amazing frame. It is full of grip. There's grip everywhere. There's grip in the temple. There's grip on the nose. If you're unaware of Oakley, with their grip material, it's called unobtainium. It's a hydrophilic material. That means that it absorbs moisture. So even as your little one is sweating, it gets wet. Instead of being more prone to sliding off their face, it actually grips better. You gotta love that material. With their 3-point fit system and their helmet compatibility, how they designed this frame, you can count on this working fantastically well for the sport. Also, interchangeable lenses. I love that about this frame because it allows you to get multiple lenses and not have to buy multiple sunglass frames. You can get different lenses for different conditions, whether that be a clear lens and a dark lens or whatever you need. There are lenses that are ideal for the sport. And then you might want another lens that's more ideal for perhaps another sport that they play. Whatever you need, you got that option with the interchangeable functionality in this frame. By the way, if your little one wears prescription, you can also get prescription lenses in this, including Oakley authentic lenses. So definitely check this one out. When it comes to sizing, our SFW of this frame is 128, which lands it in about the large range for a fit for your kid. Next up, we have the Nike. It's the Skylon Ace XV Junior. A bit of a mouthful, but also a really solid frame. I didn't mention that on the first one, but all of these are a semi-rimless design, which tends to be the most popular style that you're going to find out on the field. It certainly gives you a more seamless and no frame in your way, no matter where you're looking, design. And so that's probably why everyone tends to flock to this frame design. So with this frame, you have a good sport wrap. It's an 8-base lens. With Nike's Max Optics, you're going to get a precise and very crystal clear image from all angles. You do have a deep cut lens on this frame for maximum coverage, maximum protection, and a very lightweight frame. They use a nylon frame material, which is incredibly durable and, like I mentioned, very lightweight, also very flexible. And you're going to get in the temples here a very soft and comfortable rubber inlay on the temples, along with, like I mentioned, a very flexible, very comfortable temple. And you have rubber nose pad, which is great for grip, of course. Not only is it great for grip, but it's also great in that it is ventilated. You have a ventilated nose bridge here, which is going to help to minimize fogging, which if these lenses are fogging, you're in bad shape. You want to avoid that by all costs. Also, this frame is available in prescription. So if your little one wears a prescription, this is an option. Call us. There are parameters, ranges we have to be within to make it work. We have opticians to help you with that. When it comes to sizing, this has an SFW of 127, which lands it in about a large fit for your kid. Next up, the ever popular Rydon EV. They went with a smaller form factor in this as well. You gotta love that because you have multi-generational family members wearing the same, essentially the same family of frame. There's something about that that I just love. But this is an immensely popular frame, and for good reason. You have an unrivaled amount of coverage and protection. The frame, again, is made out of O-matter. You have grip all over. You do have that same unobtainium hydrophilic grip material, and with their 3-point system, with their helmet compatibility, you can count on these being comfortable all day long. This also offers interchangeable functionality. You can get multiple lenses and swap them out as needed while having just the same one frame chassis. However, this is not available in prescription. It's a bummer, but it just isn't an option if your little one wears prescription lenses. But it is available with authentic Prism Oakley lenses. I would certainly recommend you check that out. When it comes to sizing, this has an SFW of 130 millimeters, which lands it at about a large. Next up, we have the Half Jacket 2.0 XL. This is another Oakley frame. Oakley is very into baseball, and so they are usually a strong recommendation from us. And now we are in the largest options of the Oakleys. At the end of this, I will talk about sizing on this specific one. But in order, we've gone, when we're talking Oakley, smallest, medium, and then largest of these options here. This is another good wrapped option, so you're going to get really good coverage as well as really good protection. That same O-Matter frame material, very lightweight, very flexible, very durable, and you do have an interchangeable lens system with this as well. Just the same as with the Flak XS, you can have the one frame chassis, multiple lenses. This can be done in prescription, and probably the widest range of prescriptions of everything on this table, and so keep that in mind as well. And if I didn't already mention it, that same unobtainium grip, that hydrophilic grip throughout on the temples and on the nose, 3-point fit system, helmet compatibility, an awesome option. The SFW on this is 132, which is on the larger end of the large spectrum for your little one. And last but not least, we have the Rudy Project Rydon Slim. This is cool too, because it's a smaller form factor of the ever popular Rydon. And that makes sense. You could have figured that out by the name of it. But I love this frame. Of course, another good interchangeable wrapped rimless option. This also has a little more perhaps tangible durability to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does have an acetate frame front, but it has metal temples, a little more low profile, I think, across the board when it comes to the actual frame. Some standout features on this would be, for me, I love the adjustable nose pad. That is a very unique element that you don't find on a lot of these styles, and it is not the case for any of the other ones. If your little one ever has issues with the fit on their nose bridge and you feel like you need something that's a little more customizable, this is a great option because of that adjustable nose pad that is, by the way, replaceable, which is another cool thing. If it breaks or they get worn out, you can replace the nose pads. The temple tips are adjustable. There is a metal core liner in there that allows you to adjust it very easily, and it does have grip on the temple, grip on the nose, so it's going to stay on their face. Again, you have the same, I keep mentioning it, but that same helmet compatibility across all of these. Great on the field for sure, and like I mentioned, interchangeable. They have an integrated hinge. That's another thing to be of note with this style, with a soft thermoplastic elastomers, which prevent injuries in the event of falls or impact or collision. That's another cool thing to keep in mind with this frame. And RXable. We can do this in prescription, so check that out. With an SFW of 132, another good large end of the large fit for your little one. So that covers our top picks for youth softball sunglasses. Hopefully now, after I went over this top 5 and I went in the ins and outs, you have a better idea of maybe just what to look for. If one of these frames isn't for you or your little one, you at least have a good idea of what to look for the best pair. And by the way, if you decide to order from SportRx, thanks to our See Better guarantee, you never have to worry about getting something that isn't right or just doesn't work for you or your little one. You have as long as 45 days with them, prescription or non-prescription, and we'll take care of you. You just reach out to us, we take care of you no matter what that means on our end. Also, like I mentioned, we have opticians. We would love to help you get it right the first time, so reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or valuable information. If so, throw us a like. You can find relevant videos here, and we also have great content on our social media outlets, and I would encourage you to check us out there as well at SportRx.